Good afternoon and welcome to the live proceedings of the Senate. This being an afternoon sitting of the House on the 16th of July, being a Tuesday afternoon, the year is 2024. We are glad you're watching. And before I take you through the highlights in the order of business this afternoon, remember you can equally get this live broadcast courtesy of our YouTube channels. That is on KBC Channel 1, as well as courtesy of the Senate of Kenya on YouTube. And you can also follow up on this live broadcast courtesy of our Signet channel, that is Senate TV. In the order paper this afternoon, the House will be debating a motion on the current state of the nation. This is a motion by the Senate leader of the majority party, as well as the Senate leader of the minority party. This is a motion that the House is set to resume debate on this afternoon. In this particular motion, the duo, that is Senator Aaron Cheriot, serving as the Senate leader of the majority party, and Senator Stuart Mazayo, as the leader of the minority party, want the House to call upon the National Assembly to expeditiously consider the presidential memorandum pursuant to Articles 115, subsection 2A, that all government ministries, departments, as well as agencies and constitutional commissions, including Parliament, to put in place austerity measures in undertaking their respective functions. The other issues is that the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, and other government multilateral sector agencies in matters governance, justice, and law, and matters other sector, to upscale and make concerted efforts to fighting issues to do with corruption. The other issue the House wants addressed is matters to do with abductions. The National Police Service do seize abductions, unlawful arrests, extrajudicial killings, and increase, as well as exercise restraint in dealing with peaceful and unarmed demonstrators. The National Police Service is also required to release all persons arrested for planning and participating in peaceful demonstrations relating to the enactment of the finance bill. The government is equally required to waive hospital bills for persons who have been injured and defray funeral expenses for those who lost their lives during the demonstrations, and that the judiciary do prioritize and expedite all court cases relating to the enactment of finance bill and the resultant of the demonstrations. The House also wants the national government to make the considerations of all the challenges facing the country and make necessary recommendations to address them. The report of the Select Committee on Delegated Legislation on its consideration of the Social Health Insurance General Regulations of 2024 and the Social Health Insurance Tribunal Procedure Rules of 2024 is a motion by the Chairperson, Select Committee on Matters Delegated Legislation, Honorable Mwenda Gataya, popularly known as Mofaya. In this particular motion, the Committee on Delegated Legislation, through its chair, wants the Senate to adopt its report on its consideration of the Social Health Insurance Regulations of 2024. The committee already laid its report on the table of the Senate on the 2nd day of July 2024, and that pursuant to sections 18 of the Statutory Instruments Act of the Senate, Be resolved that the National Health Insurance Regulations of 2024 and the Social Health Insurance Tribunal Regulations of 2024, legal notice number 48 of 2024, be considered by the House. The business is just about to commence at the Senate. Senate Speaker Honorable Amason Kingi is presiding over the business this afternoon. Allow me to hand you over for this live broadcast, brought to you by KBC in partnership with PBU. Enjoy your viewing.
Za uongozi katika jamhuri hii yetu ya Kenya. Tukuomba tuwajalie tuyatende na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Clerk, we have quorum. Sergeant at Arms, kindly ring the quorum bell for 10 minutes.
The Speaker of the Senate, Honorable Amason Kingi, currently presiding over the business of the Senate this afternoon, has directed the Sergeant at Arms to ring the quorum bell this afternoon, owing to the fact that pursuant to the standing orders of the House is not properly quorated. We need at least 15 senators in the chambers this afternoon for the House to commence business this afternoon. And as we await to see if that number will be attained this afternoon, allow me to take you through the other agendas for consideration this afternoon by the House, where away from the motion by the Committee on Delegated Legislation on its consideration of the Social Health Insurance Regulations of 2024 and the Social Health Insurance Tribunal Procedure Rules of the year 2024, the House will equally resume debate on the Houses of Parliament Bicameral Relations Bill, this being a bill from the National Assembly, Bill number 44 of the year 2024, the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 40 of the year 2024 by Senator Hamida Kibwana, is equally another bill set for a resumption of debate this afternoon. The Street Vendors a Protection of Livelihood Bill, Senate Bills number 41 of the year 2023 by yet another nominated senator, Senator Esther Okinyuri. And the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill number 2 of the year 2023. This is Senate Bills number 52 of the year 2023 by Senator Achimera, another nominated senator. In that particular bill on the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill number 2, before we look at the bills in the details, the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of the year 2023, is another bill lined up for debate this afternoon, and so is the Agricultural and Food Authority Amendment Bill. This is Senate Bills number 13 of the year 2022. We'll be having a couple of reports set for tabling, and among them is the annual report of the Parliamentary Service Commission for the financial year 2022-2023. This will be done by the Senate Leader of the Majority Party, and the Senator for Nyandarua County, Senator John Methu, will be pursuant to Standing Orders number 53, subsection 1 of the Senate, be seeking a statement from the Standing Committee on Matters Health concerning the state of health and the health sector in Nyandarua County. Another motion lined up for debate this afternoon is the report of the Standing Committee on Matters Health on the inquiry into the alleged irregularities in the procurement of long-lasting insecticide. These are treated nets at the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority. This will be done by the chairperson on the Standing Committee on Matters Health, Senator Jackson Mandago, whose committee, through the chair, wants the Senate to adopt the report of the Standing Committee on Health on the inquiry into the alleged irregularities in the procurement of the long-lasting insecticide treatment and treated nets at the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA. The Committee on Matters Health already tabled its report on the table of the House on the 8th of May, the year being 2024. The House will this afternoon resume debate on a motion. This motion pertains to the report of the Standing Committee on Matters Finance and Budget on its status of the implementation of projects funded by the conditional grants for the construction of the county headquarters. The report of the Select Committee on the County Public Accounts on its consideration of the report of the Auditor General for the financial statements of West Pokot County Assembly for the financial year 2018-2019, as well as the reports of the Auditor General on the financial statements of Isiolo, Kiambu, Kitui, Marsabit, Narok, Nyamira, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot and Murang'a County Assemblies for the financial year 2019-2020 is another motion that the House is set to resume debate on this afternoon. The County Public Investment and Special Funds on its consideration of the Auditor General reports on matters pertaining the water service providers for the year ended 30th of June 2019, 30th of June 2020, and 30th of June 2021 is another motion that is set for debate this afternoon. The quorum has been achieved. Allow me to hand you over for this live broadcast. Enjoy your viewing.
Clerk, proceed to call the first order, please. Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
The Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Senate today, 16th of July, 2024. This is the annual report of the PSC for the financial year 2022-2023. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Senator John Methu. That statement is dropped. Next order. Okay. Order number 8 is deferred. Next order.
Order number 9, motion. Report of the Select Committee on Delegated Legislation on its consideration of the Social Health Insurance General Regulations 2024 and the Social Health Insurance Tribunal Procedure Rules 2024.
The order is deferred. Next order.
Order number 10, the Houses of Parliament Bicameral Relations Bill, National Assembly Bills number 44 of 2023, second reading, division.
That order is deferred. Next order.
Order number 11, the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 40 of 2023, second reading, division.
The order is deferred. Next order.
Order number 13, the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood Bill, Senate Bills number 41 of 2023, second reading, division.
The order is deferred. Next order.
Order number 13, the Constitution of Kenya Amendment number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 52 of 2023, second reading.
That order is deferred. Next order. Which one? Okay. Now, Honorable Senator, we are now handling order number 13. That is the Constitution of Kenya Amendments number 2 Bill, Senate Bills number 52 of 2003. The floor is open. The Constitution of Kenya Amendment number 2, Senate Bills number 52 of 2023. If there is no senator willing to contribute, is the mover present? So we defer. Next order.
Order number 14, the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, second reading.
The chairperson, Standing Committee on Labour and Social Welfare.
Mr. Speaker,
What do you mean you're not ready yet.
I've just got the paper.
It is your order. You submitted it to SBC. SBC has listed it for processing, for prosecution. I can't even find it. Do you want to defer your business?
Yes.
Is deferred?
To defer.
Let's move to the next order.
Order number 15, the Agriculture and Food Authority Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2023, second reading.
Senator James Murango. The order is deferred. Next order. Next order, clerk.
Order number 16, the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, second reading.
Senator Miraj. That order is deferred. Next order, clerk.
Order number 17, the Rice Bill, Senate Bills number 19 of 2023, second reading.
Senator James Murango. The order is deferred. Next order.
Order number 18, the Law of Succession Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 20 of 2023, second reading.
Senator Veronica Maina.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for this opportunity to debate the amendments that I have proposed on the Law of Succession Amendment Bill. Mr. Speaker, at the very onset, these amendments...
You need to move fast.
Yes. Honorable Speaker, I move that the Law of Succession Amendment Bill 2023 be read a second time. And Honorable Speaker, at the very onset, the purpose of this Law of Succession Amendment Bill is to amend the current provisions under the Law of Successions Act to align it with the current marriage and matrimonial property laws. And the bill also proposes to safeguard gender equality in the succession matter so that widows and widowers have equal rights upon the demise of a spouse. Honorable Speaker, at the very onset, we need to take note of the fact that the current Laws of Succession Act have not been in tandem with the matrimonial properties law and have not been in tandem with the current marriage laws. Why do I say this, Mr. Speaker? Because if you look at the Kenyan, the jurisprudence in Kenya or the legislative jurisprudence in Kenya under the marriage laws,